All right, so here we go with another seed. This time I kind of spawned around a birch forest, which I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not quite sure which type of wood is my favorite, but whatever. So I also made, with the birch, I took and made a crafting table because, that's what you do. And then once I had the crafting table, because I was kind of by water and stuff, I decided that I would make a boat and set sail on the horizon after I made all the rest of the necessary tools for survival. I eventually came across this little village and quickly stole all of their pumpkins. I don't know how to use like pumpkin seeds and stuff like that. I know you can do it, and it's like a way people make money, but I don't know how to do it. Then I went and there was this kind of ravine by where this village was, and so I kind of ran through it, clearing up some of the bigger holes and trying to light it up as much as possible so that I could mainly eventually use it. And while I was doing that, I ran into this creeper and I quickly was like, no, thank you. And then he kept just following me, and so I kept on going up, 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 trying to get as far away from the creature as possible, because the last thing I want was for him to eventually find me and take me out. So I'm hiding up here trying to be like, okay, do I need to keep going or are we good to go? And then you can sort of see his little foot down there, and then he started coming for me, and I was like, okay, never mind, we're just gonna leave now. It's not happening. And then while I was going, I ended up running into the zombie, and then I ended up running into the spider, and I was like, great, what am I gonna do now? So I put up some torches, and he just didn't move, and he just kept staring at me. So I was like, okay. And so I think he got actually stuck, which is why I was able to take him down without any issues. As I went, in these caves, I was building up little barriers and slowly like advancing my way through the caves, because I was like, okay, we'll go just a little bit further. And it allowed me to grab a bunch of this iron that I had needed, but without having to worry about any skeletons or creepers popping up behind me. And then I ran into a creeper. But I survived, which in my book is progress. I eventually got enough iron in order to build an entire suit, so we had at least some protection, as opposed to some of the other times where we had no protection. We have full iron armor this time. And then I ran into another creeper, and I was like, oh, great. But this one, like the other one, just exploded and didn't run into any major issues. I also ran into this kind of like large cavern, and again, another creeper popped up, and I was like, great, another one. I still haven't been able to like take one down and get gunpowder, and then there, another one. I tell you, this cave was just trouble. But you can also see like my wall barrier, which is sort of how I kind of ran the system. I just would hit it. Oh, there, I got it. I would just sort of like hit it and hide behind those things. You can sort of see the barriers that I had built up behind it with the glow squid over there. But yeah, so I was just everywhere, absolutely everywhere here. But I was slowly lighting the place up and getting a little bit further, because I was on the hunt for diamonds, because haven't seen diamonds, or correction, I might have seen him. No, I haven't seen him. I had to think about it for a second. Of all the seeds that I've played on hardcore, I have never seen any diamonds or mined any diamonds, and have zero luck in, I guess, surviving a cave. Then the skeleton showed up, and so once again we ended up hiding away from him. Another creeper took out my torch, and then a zombie. I tell you, this cave was an absolute, quickly looking down because of the Enderman. But then we found it. We found diamonds. First time ever. And so we quickly grabbed only 2, which was a disappointment, but oh well. And then these 2 zombies came up, and I was like, okay, this is the end. This is it, guys. We're dying here. But we took him down because we're heroes. And then you can see the skeleton up there, and we ran away. And then I ran into this baby zombie, which I had never run into, and I don't know why, but I was hitting him with my torch, and I was like, oh golly. But we took him out, survived, no issues. Creeper showed up, and we're like, no, not again. backed up, and we survived. All in all, going well. Then I ran into this like mining shaft, and so that was kind of exciting because I hadn't run into any of these before. I've seen people do it, and I carried on with the previous method of slowly advancing, and then I panicked and threw that. And then I got attacked by this spider, and I further built up this wall of dirt, and I carried on slowly advancing, going forward, building up the walls, and then you can see the spawner right there with all the like spiders showing up. I don't know how close I need to get the torches in order for it to like stop spawning. Clearly it needs to be closer than that. But yeah, so then I decided that I was going to hit it, and then it bumped into me, and so I advanced forward to try and get it. But then I dropped down there, and I was like, oh great. And so I quickly was like, all this dirt that I've placed was just in the way, and I died to poison.